The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2025 pre-winter edition as we creep ever closer to winter of The Local Show. I'm your host, Tom Sicoscio Jr., along with my friend and co-host, Steve Roberts. In every episode, we dive into captivating conversations with Syracuse's movers and shakers like business owners and top executives, entrepreneurs, nonprofit organizations, and a bunch more. So you brace yourself for jaw-dropping business insights and success stories. The Local Show shines that light on the business visionaries, turning Syracuse into the hub for work, life, and new opportunities because, you know, Micron is coming.
It is coming.
It just might be a little
Santa.
later.
You just haven't seen him yet.
Exactly. The show is lean and mean and ready to rock.
There we go.
We're going to have Charlie VanPatten up first. He's the owner of Mattress Makers. Charlie, how are you this morning?
Very good, gentlemen. How are you guys?
Very good, my friend. You know, the best gift people could give over the holidays is the gift of sleep.
Absolutely.
Wow, that was well said.
And there's only one place to go.
Tell us how you do
Because I
it.
hear lots of places every day on the radio and TV. So where should they go, Charlie?
Yeah, that drives you
Where and
crazy,
why?
you know. Especially this weekend, you know, the Black Friday weekend. They got all these ridiculous sales, you know. Come on in and I'll give you a $1,500 prepaid credit card, which you pay for, plus $120 sales tax.
Yeah.
You walk out with
Oh,
the
there
card.
we go. Yeah.
And you pay the sales tax on it. But come to Mattress Makers. It's legitimate. We don't mark it up to mark it down.
Yeah.
If we're going to give you something off, it's going to be actual. On top of the artifact, you're going to pay half price.
Right.
So you're about as local as they come. I know the whole buy local thing. It's buy local,
Yeah.
and we do Andaker Crown and buy local. But
Absolutely.
really, nobody else is as local as you.
No, we source everything local. As a matter of fact, this week I just went up and got some wool up in Massachusetts.
Now, what would you need wool for?
We'd use that on our organic mattresses.
Okay.
And we get it from an importer of exotic fibers. You know, they import such things as cashmere, silk, wool. They happen to. Our wool comes from New Zealand. You know, I've tried to do New York State wool, but the calves, the sheep are in the barn in the wintertime.
Right.
And what are they going to do? They lay down. When they lay down, what are they laying down in? So, you need free range sheep to be able to get.
So New Zealand, I've seen that. I went to New Zealand about 30 years ago, and when you go to McDonald's, it's not a hamburger, it's a lamb burger. Sheep everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny you said New Zealand because that was the thing that
you should see our wool. It's just beautiful. If you
so
come
it's
in,
real wool. This isn't synthetically fake wool.
absolutely
is it?
not.
Yeah, okay, wow.
Absolutely not. It's just
That's pretty
fantastic.
incredible.
And you know, I always say we have a better deal. Well, we always have better pricing.
Yeah.
We also have better quality. For example, when I went to get the wool, I had to plan 2 to 3 months ahead because I have a special order. Nobody buys what I buy. On the shelf, I could go up there tomorrow and get all I want of 250 grams per square meter. I use 650. That's 2.5 times the industry standard. But that's what we do.
But who would know that?
That's why I'm telling you.
Yeah, who would know that?
Well, now we know.
Everything we do. I used to tell you about the quilting rolls. I have to plan ahead because if I go down there and get what all the other manufacturers are getting, all the national brands, that's not what I want. I want the better density. So everything we buy is the better density, the better quality. And just phenomenal.
I love the story you shared a few times ago where some folks drove up from Pennsylvania when they found out where you were. And here, right in Syracuse, you think you're going to drive away. And they came specifically. Why'd they come when they drove by 730 mattress stores? Why'd they come from Pennsylvania to see you?
Well, they saw the local show. They understood.
Oh, they did? Oh, you know that. Okay.
Well, they Googled it.
Okay.
They Googled the local show, and they liked what information I was giving everybody.
Yeah, right.
You know, that's what I try and do, and I want to educate the public because it's so frustrating with all the misleading advertising. It's just crazy. You know, that organic mattress store on the internet, which is now sold in local stores. You know, before you even consider buying one of those mattresses, do yourself a favor. Go to the Better Business Bureau complaints, mention that name. You're going to find over 40 complaints, but that's nothing because I bet you there's 400 more that never complained because we get the complaints. We had a woman in New Jersey complain. We took care of her. She had a problem with that company on the internet, which she bought from a store. We had one in Syracuse recently. We're direct,
Yeah. So you're like a regional mattress manufacturer, but you just happen to be on Bridge Street behind Henry Wilson Jewelers. You're here.
Absolutely. We are really actually a national brand because we ship all over the United States. We ship from Washington State to Maine to Puerto Rico. Yeah. You name it.
Yeah. And you do a lot, in this time of giving, a lot of people like to do business with people who are, doing things for less fortunate people. You've been giving mattresses to places that, maybe don't pay the full shot because you're helping them out. What are some of those places?
Well, we did the men's shelter. Mm-hmm. We did the Krause Hospital Rehab Center.
Oh, there you go.
We do work with Onondaga County for kids that don't have a bed.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we're out there doing what we can.
Yeah. So soft mattress, hard mattress. What's more popular?
Well, I'll tell you, in 1950, Sealy said, "You'll have no morning backache from sleeping on too soft a mattress." Wait a minute. What about sleeping on too hard a mattress?
Yeah.
Right?
No, there's no straight answer. Yeah. Come into our store. We got 500 mattresses on, and you can try them all out. Who wants to try 500 mattresses?
Oh, really?
Come to the store that has every mattress you need. Every style, every firmness, we can fit you.
Real quick, tell me about the edge of the bed. You had mentioned that sometimes you fall off and sometimes you don't. You kind of fortify it or something, right?
Yes, we put a seat edge on. As a matter of fact, the customer said, I got a full-size bed with my wife and I, which is unusual. That's pretty small for a couple. And I roll over and I didn't roll out of bed.
So you've got we got a Black Friday weekend sale, and that's going to continue here in the next week for you.
Absolutely.
And I know normally your prices are good because you're buying direct, but even better, take a discount. Mattress Makers behind Henry Wilson Jewelers, kind of across from the Chick-fil-A on Bridge Street, kind of sitting down there in that by Chimney Plaza, right?
Yes, and look at the trailer with that new Christmas picture up there.
Oh, okay, it's getting good. You got a Christmas sweater on. All right, thanks for joining us, Charlie from Mattress Makers.